Hey, what's up guys, Kuvdra here, and welcome back to another Skyblock video, where today I'm going to be giving you a complete guide on how to prepare and what to do during Mayor Scorpius, who's coming in less than a week's time. Before we start though, do make sure to like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel and we're pushing for 10,000 subscribers, and every single one of you is greatly appreciated. Also, join our Discord, discord.gg/Kuvdra, as we'll be posting all of our money making methods and other guides there too. So join today, there's no reason not to, and without further ado, let's get on to the video. So let's start off by talking about who is Scorpius, when is he, and what is his perk. Scorpius is a special mayor coming every 24 Skyblock years, or alternatively about every 4 real life months. He has the following perks. He'll give you a bribe if you vote for him. He'll give you a small amount of coins, up to 1 million coins depending on your playtime. Of course, these coins may be huge if you're early game, but if you're late game, this perk isn't really anything crazy. The perk we're interested in is the Dark Auctions, which will add some new items to Dark Auctions, as well as also adding more rounds to them. Dark Auctions are the main focus of Scorpius' candidacy, and are a great way of making some money and investing too. So let's get onto that now. However, of course, these Dark Auction items are going to take a lot of coins for you to buy. Talking in the range of between 100 million coins all the way up to 2 billion coins for the most expensive item, the Hegemony Artifact. Scorpius is very much focused on players with a much higher budget than the early game players. You're going to need to be successful at least 1 billion coins in your purse ideally. So this may require you to sell off some of your items now before Scorpius gets here, and then you can flip during Scorpius, make more money, and then buy your items back at a later date. Alternatively, you can just ignore Scorpius and go about whatever you're doing before. It really depends on your playstyle and how you find to be good with money. However, I would not recommend going to Scorpius with anything less than 1 billion coins in purse if you want to actively partake in the Dark Auctions and also the investments that you can make. So, sell off your items now if you want to. I recommend doing it sooner rather than later, because a lot more people will be selling off their items in the coming days. So you want to sell off now before you lose even more money. So now, moving on to the investments. And obviously, there's been a few changes since last Scorpius, which have changed the prices of a lot of these items. So we'll have to take this into consideration before choosing the investments that we want to make. The main and most prominent change is of course the change to the enchanting table, as this has caused the price of a lot of enchanted books to absolutely crash. For example, if we look at Power 7, last Scorpius is about 250 million coins, however now it's only about half that, being 118 million coins, and will probably drop even further with this upcoming Scorpius. So there might be an investment opportunity here, but these are pretty high in supply, so I wouldn't really recommend investing in books like this. There are some books, however, which are completely exclusive to Scorpius. For example, the Counter-Strike 5 currently being worth a whopping 360 million coins. Last Scorpius, these books were worth a whopping 80 million coins per, and now they're over 4 times that value. So these books can be an incredible way to make coins, especially also if we get things like the 4D update with new armor sets. This is going to be a high in demand enchant to hypermax those sets as early as possible. So definitely worth getting these during Scorpius, especially if you can get them as low as maybe 60-70 million coins. I definitely like this as an investment. The other Scorpius exclusive enchant is Big Brain 5, currently worth a whopping 450 million coins, and last Scorpius only being about a third of that, being 150 million coins to buy, and probably a bit less if you manage to get it in a decent Dark Auction lobby as well. So picking a few of these and investing as well is a good one, as this is needed to hypermax things like LCM sets and other helmets. Finally, we have Vicious 5, which last Scorpius was worth just under 100 million coins, and now being worth 160 million coins. Recently, this was as high as 200 million coins per, however, has dipped down a bit due to the Scorpius panic. This isn't quite as good as the other books, but still very, very solid, especially if you get something like a new bow or new weapon with a 4D update or any other updates that come soon. Additionally, there are talismans like the Ender Artifact, which during Scorpius last time were anywhere from 320 to 350 million coins, depending on if you bought from the auction house or from places like Skyblock Z or if you lowballed. This in terms of the profit percentage won't be as much as the enchanted books, however of course if you need magical power or need it for things like Enderman Slayer, definitely worth copying one of these during not Aatrox, Scorpius even. Another example is the Hegemony Artifact. During last Scorpius this went to 1.1 to 1.2 billion coins, and then recently has been as high as 1.8 billion coins. Again, I wouldn't recommend investing this flat out unless you have like a crazy big purse. However, of course, if you need magical power and you need to buy it anyway, you might as well buy it during Scorpius. The final investment I'm going to mention is the Plasma Nucleus, which last Scorpius went as low as 400 million coins, and now is worth nearly 800 million coins. So definitely a crazy investment here, as it's needed to craft the Plasma Flux Power Orb, and cannot be obtained outside of Scorpius. However, of course, the Plasma Flux isn't quite as useful as it used to be, with more and more people getting access to the SOS Flare. However, it's still very, very useful and can rise a lot. However, I'd want to see us drop a lot before I recommended to invest in it. Just bear in mind that if you want to keep up to date with all the best investments, then join the Discord in the description, discord.gg/Kuvdra, as I'll be hosting all the best buy times and buy prices there, so join today if you haven't already. Now, let's go on to the other money making methods that you could be using during Mayor Scorpius. Safe to say that it's currently the absolute best time to be lowballing in Hypixel Skyblock, and if you do not know how to lowball, now is definitely the best time to try and learn it, as of course, lots of people will be selling off their setups now to prepare for Scorpius. And also during Scorpius, people will be wanting to sell the stuff they've bought in the dark auction to get things like the seal of the family, and then sell them to lowballers to get their cash back quickly, and not risk having it undercut on the auction house or lose coins on it. So, if you want to learn how to lowball, then make sure to like this video, as I'll make a Scorpius lowballing guide if this video hits 500 likes. So, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and keep up to date to make sure you see that video when it comes. Also, if you want to see some of my existing lowballing guides, I'll leave them linked in the top right, so do go and check those out if you want to know how to lowball now. Flipping will also be pretty solid. For example, flipping the items that are available during dark auctions. Dark auctions are on the 55th minute of each hour, which means that once the dark auctions are over, we could see a momentary crash of these items, and then they rebound through the hour, and this process will repeat every single hour. So, good to flip these items hourly, as this can be a decent way of making some money. However, again, we'll need quite a big purse. Apart from that, if you have the money, then do make sure to keep on doing whichever money making method you're currently doing. Whether it be slayers, mining, farming, literally any money making method in the game, they'll all still be unaffected by Scorpius. And Scorpius doesn't really add anything new bar the dark auctions, so there's no new money making methods apart from the investments to be using. So, just a quick overview and recap of what we talked about today. You're going to want, if you want to partake in Scorpius and its dark auctions, you're going to want to try and liquidate some stuff and get at least 1 billion coins, ideally 2, 3, maybe even a bit more in your purse. Definitely worth it, and will pay itself off very, very quickly during Scorpius, as using things like lowballing, you can make upwards of 200 to 300 million coins per hour, maybe even more if you're a complete pro and know what you're doing already. Even as a starter, you can make anywhere from 50 to 100 million coins per hour, which rivals the rates of Hypemax mining, slayers and Kuvdra too. You're also going to want to flip dark auction specific items, as this is a great way to make some money pretty passively as well. However, again, will require you to have some amount of money in your purse, however not as much as lowballing, maybe between 500 million and 1 billion coins in your purse. Make sure to keep on doing whatever money making method you're doing before. If you can keep the setup, that'd be great. If you have to sell your setup, for example, if you sell your mining setup to get 2 or 3 billion coins to use during Scorpius, then continue doing things like Rift for an easy 20 to 30 million coins per hour if you're waiting for your investment to sell or your lowball to sell too. So, good luck with Scorpius, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. So, that's going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoy it, then make sure to like and subscribe. As I mentioned, we're pushing for the 10k sub mark, and it means a lot to me. Subscribe today if you haven't already, as well as also it will keep you up to date and notify you whenever we post a new money making method video. Also, join our Discord, discord.gg/Kuvdra, for the mentions I've already outlined throughout this video. Thank you so much for watching, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.